Hey, what's up, students? Let's deal with the yellow hammer. This one's going to take a while, so please be patient, right? First thing that I do, if you have we've got to multiply these two radicals. The 5x and the 3x squared are already outside the radicals, so I'm going to save those for later. So I'm going to have a 5x times a 3x squared. So if you're already outside the radicals, okay, already outside the radicals, save those for later. The real trouble is this square root of 20x times this square root of 10x to the third power. Okay, that's where the real math is, all right? So we got to simplify this. Two things you can do. You can kind of list it all under one big radical sign. It's not a bad idea. Now, I don't combine the 20 and the 10. I actually keep them separate. Okay, then we'd have an x, and then x to the 3 is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 1 there and 3 there, so we have 4 x's. So if you wanted to, you can go ahead and knock those out now, okay? Remember, when it comes to variables, 2 makes 1. So that's going to be 1 that makes it out. That's going to be a second one that makes it out. So if I'm simplifying this guy, I know for sure I have an x squared making it out of there. So these two groups become a regular x squared on the outside. Okay, so now the 20 and the 10, what's going to make it out and what's going to stay? I'm going to cheat a little bit here. I know that 20 is 2 times 10, and then boom, 10 times 10 is a pair. So a pair of 10s is going to make it a regular 10 on the outside. Why? Because 10 times 10 is 100. And what's the square root of 100? Okay, square root of 100 is 10. And then the 2 stays, all right? So I'm pretty sure that's right. Here we go. So 20, 10, yep. And then you guys would make 100. Square root of 100 is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 becomes a 2 on the outside. And then this lone 2 is all by himself, so he's going to stay inside the radical sign. So again, this comes out, these two come out, and then this 2 has got to stay. All right, almost done. Don't trip at the finish line, please. Don't forget, you had this 5x, you had this 3x squared, and now you have a 10x squared all outside the radical sign, and they need to be put back together again. They need to be mushed back together. Luckily, that means multiplication. So 5 times 3 times 10, I believe, is 150. X to the 1, x to the 2, x to the 2 would be an x to the 5. And then the only thing that stays on the inside of the radical sign is a poor little 2. So that whole noise turns into a 150 x to the 5 rad 2. Okay. I think I do have it in Schoology where it's like blank here, blank here, blank here, x blank. If there are no other variables, or sorry, if all of the variables on the inside cancel, put a 0 in there, just so I don't want to give it away that the variables cancel or not. So either you're going to have 1 left or you're going to have none left, because it takes groups of 2 to get out. So either it's going to be odd and you'll have 1 left over, or it'll be even and they're all going to make it out. All right, I think that's about it for the yellow hammer. Take your time with that one. Again, isolate the things that are already on the outside, mix together or simplify the radicals, see what makes it out, see what stays, and then the new number that made it out, mash that together with the numbers that already made it out, and then you're going to be okay. When it comes to multiplication, make sure you follow your big kids, little kids rules, and that's about it. That's the yellow hammer.